All right, we're good? All right, okay. Well, I'm going to kick us off, and I'm going to welcome you all today here to this press conference. We are so glad that you're joining us here today for this very exciting announcement of our strengthening our partnership between the City of West Haven and the University of New Haven. Before I start, I just want to say that I'm a proud alumni of the University of New Haven, as I know many standing up here are. Also happen to be an adjunct professor previously, so my pride for the university runs deep. I want you to know that. Joining me today is Jens Frederiksen, president of the University of New Haven. And Jens and I started our new roles around the same time. President of the university, mayor. We came on board together, and at that time we started having discussions about we felt it was time that we strengthen the town-gown relationships between the city and the University of New Haven. And we've been talking about how to do that for a few months. We know that the funding at universities is focused on providing higher education of excellent quality. That often leaves a challenge for the university to provide an increase in funding to the city to support the cost of service, which in turn creates a challenge for the city to provide these services, in particular our public safety services, at a rising cost without that additional increase. Universities are designated non-taxable, and our city is designated distressed. So the question became, how do we make this partnership a little bit more equitable? We believe we have accomplished this through this creative partnering, and we have a few announcements to make related to this aspect. The first is that beginning in the fall of 2026, wait, we're in 2025. The first announcement is, beginning in the fall of 2025, every police officer, every firefighter, every 911 dispatcher will now be able to attend the University of New Haven, covered through a 100% scholarship offered by the University of New Haven. I just want to remind everybody that that is over a $100,000 benefit for those in public safety to work for the city of West Haven. And what better place would our public safety personnel want to earn their bachelor's degree or master's, because this applies to masters as well, other than from a university that excels in forensic science, fire science, homeland security, and international relations, and so much more. By providing this benefit, the university is investing in the very men and women that provide service to them every day, and at the same time, it's an extremely attractive tool for our city to recruit, retain, and it also helps us to build morale, as we want our public safety officials to know we value the work that they do every single day. But there's more to this partnership. Currently, graduating high school students that reside in the city of West Haven are offered a 50% scholarship if you attend West Haven High School, Notre Dame, or ESAMS. Through our conversations, we agreed that it's important to offer it to all graduating high school students that reside in the city of West Haven. We have many students that are in the magnet program or attend high schools outside of West Haven, and we really want to be able to uplift our community by offering this benefit to all of our students in West Haven. And I'm going to turn it over now to the president of the University of New Haven, who has quickly become my friend as we have worked through many challenges together. And I just want you to know I appreciate your openness and your dedication to the city of West Haven. You're welcome.
I was told it was the first day of spring, and then I looked outside. I was a bit discouraged. Then I got in here, and now I'm really encouraged. So it does feel like the first day of spring. I want to begin by thanking the mayor. I know we came in about the same time, but it feels like you sort of shepherded me through. I got a very nice tour of West Haven and got a real appreciation for all the exciting things that are happening in the city. And so I want to commend you for your leadership, and it's been an absolute delight working with you. So, I mean, we are, as the University of New Haven, we are a university with a local feel and global reach. So a lot of exciting things happening, and obviously this partnership is near and dear to our heart because we want to showcase the value that we add to the West Haven community. There is, from a university perspective, I'm sure you know, it's all about economic development, opportunity, and brighter futures. And at a time where I think we all long for community and a sense of we know where we're going, this is a critical partnership that I think will both tremendously benefit, of course, public safety personnel, city employees, but certainly also students. We want to recruit as many Westies as we possibly can. Got up here with us. I know, right? I'm learning the lingo with the accent. So I think for us as a university, it is really a challenging time in higher education. I mean, most of you probably read the headlines, right? Is it even worth it? Rest assured, it absolutely is. And for the workforce of the future, having that experience and really gaining that hands-on practical experience that contributes to job creation and economic development and upward trajectory, to have that right here in West Haven at the university is something so incredibly important, and to draw in as many members of the community. We frequently say we're a private university with a public mission, and that mission is global, but it is certainly grounded right here in West Haven. So I think the more you can spread the word that there's something special happening at the university, and I'm sort of a big believer in the fact, and I think Mayor Boer has sort of led the way on this, understanding that the better we do, the better everyone does, right? The city as much as the university. And I know our students appreciate it, I know our faculty and our staff, and having distinguished alums like this doesn't hurt. So we'll continue to graduate as many of them as we possibly can, and just super excited about this partnership and look forward to the future. Thank you so much.
Actually, before I go any further, who is a graduate of University of New Haven? Look at that. So we're just going to, all of our best for the best. And I know other universities that are located in cities, they have some partnerships, but I think we're really setting a precedent here, and I think this is really taking it to the next level and really showing the commitment to a partnership between a university and a host city. So thank you for all those great words. I'm now going to bring up our superintendent of schools, who's going to speak a little bit about what this means for the young adults in the city of West Haven.
Thank you, Mayor Boer and President Frederiksen. And good morning to all the emergency personnel who are here today and all of the other guests. I want to first thank Mayor Boer for the opportunity for allowing me to speak at this event and to talk to you about the impact an announcement like this will have on our community. One may ask, how does the University of New Haven expanding its scholarship program to those students who are from West Haven but choose to spend their high school years at other schools not affiliated with the Board of Education impact me in our school district? First, as the superintendent of schools in West Haven, I always believed that I have a responsibility to all of the residents and children here to make sure that I provide them with the opportunity to receive a great education. I'm proud to say, for example, that we often assist our private schools that are located here whenever possible. Why? Because they're our kids. As someone who's been in the field of education for over 38 years and grew up around a lot of teachers, I believe education is about creating opportunities and opening doors. This offer gets us closer to accomplishing that mission. What I've learned over the years as both a teacher and administrator is that families in this town place a high value on education, and they want their children to take advantage of all that's out there. Many times, that means seeking alternatives outside the public school district, and I respect that. During my tenure, it's been a privilege for me to form a relationship and work with the university to meet the professors and administrators and work with them to develop programs that allow our kids access to the campus and take advantage of what they have to offer right here in our own backyard. This announcement today that includes expanding their tuition offers and letting our first responders have free access to some of the finest programs in the country when it comes to criminal justice, fire safety, and forensics will make our community smarter, safer, and more attractive to those looking for a place to live and raise a family. Thank you, Mayor Bohr and President Frederiksen, for your vision and leadership, and I truly look forward to partnering with both of you, listening to your ideas, and continuing to seek out ways we can get more of our students exposed to the great things happening at your university. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Neil. Our police chief is a leader of our police force. He has been a wonderful chief. He is always supportive of his team, works to provide them with every resource that he can, looks to seek out opportunities for them every day, and I know he welcomes this partnership. And to say a few words, welcome Chief Joseph Perno.
Thank you to the University of New Haven. Thank you, Mayor Bohr, for this opportunity. It's a generous opportunity for the officers. It's also something that I think should be more marketed within the school system, because that's excellent. I attended West Haven High School and went to the University of New Haven. I got my entire, start from the police training, I got my entire education within the confines of the city of West Haven. So I think it's a great opportunity for everyone. I think my guys and gals will be taking up this opportunity, and I'm sure that there'll be a lot of applications coming from the West Haven PD. We've always had a great relationship with the University of New Haven, whether it be the administration or the police department. And this is just another avenue that we can explore. But thank you very much. Thank you.
And I just want to take the opportunity to thank the University of New Haven Police Department, because I know it's a great partnership between our department and the universities. We work really well together. Next, we are going to hear from our fire chief. Did we decide which fire chief? Where are you? Okay. The other day, I kind of leaked out a little bit what we were doing today, and I have had so many firefighters come forward already asking, is it for this? Is it for that? It's for everything. It's your bachelor's or your master's. It doesn't matter in what field it is. So to talk a little bit about that is our great Chief O'Brien.
Good morning, everyone, and Mayor Bohr and President Frederiksen, thank you for this opportunity for our community and give me the opportunity to speak. Again, this is a great partnership that the mayor and the president are forging, that's been building over the years. As a lifelong resident of Allentown, where the campus is located, I had a front row seat to see the growth of this university. And as they have grown, they have prospered our neighborhood and our community as a whole. The neighborhood partnerships that's ongoing between the university and our community is very admirable, and it's sometimes taken for granted because we see it every day. But this is a special day for the announcements that we're here for now. Our fire departments work very closely together. As you know, we have 3 fire districts, but when it comes to working together, when it comes to training, when it comes to when the bell rings, we run as one. So for this opportunity for our firefighters to get the high level of education from the University of New Haven in fire administration and fire science, I can't even put a value on that. Again, our police officers, our dispatchers, this is a big move for us because a lot of our people don't have time to go to another college or go online, and they're very busy and they have family obligations. So to have the opportunity to go to a program that is internationally known, and you can do it without burdening on your family is instrumental. So again, thank you so much. This is going to mean a lot to our firefighters across the city now and into the future. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Chief. I see, I'm going to take it for you. Nick, our dispatch director, supervisor is here. He was on calls, but I also want to mention that this is for our dispatchers. And sometimes, Dispatchers are our first responders. They're the ones that get the calls. They're the one that gets those critical calls every day. And they work really hard for our city. And we have had some struggles in recruiting our dispatchers. We don't, we try to make our salaries competitive. But again, when you're a city that's coming through what we've gone through, that's sometimes a little challenging. So I think this incredible benefit is going to be certainly to help our dispatch director to recruit some more dispatchers for the city of West Haven. So thank you for all you do. And now we're going to hear from somebody who is going to take advantage of this program and what this program means to him.
Good morning. My name is Jacob Urban. I'm a captain of training, safety, and wellness with the West Haven Fire Department. Today's a very special day for all of us. I don't think we can underscore how important and how big of an opportunity this is. Really a win-win-win for the city of West Haven, the students at UNH, and myself and all of the first responders up here today. Often in life, as we get into this career, there's not enough time to further your education or do anything further where we want to spend these opportunities. Obviously, as a training captain, this is something very important to me. I can tell you personally, as having an educator at home and 3 young boys, being able to show them the value of a further higher education, what better way to show them what the next step should be than to be able to have this opportunity for this program. As we lay the foundation for future first responders, what better way we can show them their careers and where they should grow by having this opportunity with the University of New Haven. I learned it by watching you.
Major announcement.
I can tell you the students will benefit by the real world experience. They're going to have a first responders in their class who have actually done these things out in the real world and can bring that knowledge back to the classroom. And I can tell you that better educated first responders mean more effective services and response for the residents of West Haven. So again, to the fire chiefs who put the time into this, Mayor Borer, University of New Haven, so you got it right that time. That's why I need to go to school. It's such a huge opportunity. As far as recruitment and retention, to be able to say this, it's a very competitive world out there with first responders, police, fire, EMS, dispatchers, and to put this out there that this is something we can offer for new hires, this puts us at the top of the list by such a great university and such an opportunity. So thank you again for all your hard work. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Okay, so a couple other things. So yes, Jacob, it is a win-win, and we talked about what a worthy return on investment this is, because this is who will be serving the University of New Haven and partnering with your police department. 2 other things. We also have a 50% off for all employees of the city of West Haven. We have had that in place for several years. Only 2 people have ever taken advantage of it because they don't know about it. So it has been our job to really market. Jacob mentioned or the police chief mentioned, letting folks know about these benefits. We plan on going and doing an all-out campaign to let our residents know, our high school graduating students, anybody who may be interested in a career in public safety, and it may not be them, they may have a brother, a sister, a cousin. Just getting the word out is going to be our next step and our job to do. So we always like to end our press conferences with a bang. So the university has made if you haven't read in the news recently, made great investments in the city by expanding its footprint because it has incredible plans on building colleges and more resources and state-of-the-art technology and buildings for the University of New Haven students. And there's no denying what the university, I think Chief O'Brien touched on it, what the university has done for our Allentown section of town. I grew up here as well, and it's night and day. When you drive through that area, it's clean, it's safe, and it's really a place that you want to be. And that is now going to expand. We happen to own a piece of property next to one of the pieces of property that the university has purchased in order to expand that business college. And that is called North End Field. It's located right around McDonald's next to Railroad Salvage. And the University of New Haven would like to purchase that piece of property because it is adjacent to where they're building. And we have negotiated a price of $500,000 to purchase that piece of property. This is a field, for those of you who are not familiar with it, it has fallen in disarray. It hasn't been used in over 15 years. This isn't a field that we're giving up. It's actually become an eyesore and a danger to the community. We spend a lot of time over there servicing this field. So the university, it's all yours. It's all yours now. And I just want to point out Gary Donovan, who is a council person, who is the head of public lands. It's also happens to be where the field is located. But Gary has been helping to shepherd through all of our public land arrangements in recent years. So, and I know he's very supportive of this. So I want to thank Gary. And I also, yep. And I also want to take the opportunity to thank Steve Fontana, our Economic Development Director, who has worked on, working through this partnership with the University of New Haven. So thank you for helping us develop that. So with that, I'm going to conclude. I'm going to thank everybody who's standing behind me. These are the folks that provide that quality, excellent service to the city of West Haven every day. They know how much we appreciate them. We don't say it as often as we should, so want to make sure I continue to say that. And of course, the university staff that is here with you today, many that I have worked with in the university, who make sure that the students that come to the university, whether you're in West Haven or outside of West Haven or outside of the state or the country, that they have a good experience here while they're living in the city of West Haven. And that's Ronnie Quagg also helps with that as well, as well as the ladies. And these great ladies standing behind us. So, yes. So with that, we will conclude our press conference and see if anybody has any questions for us.
Just
Brian.
a bit more clarity on the, it's a residency requirement for graduating high school seniors?
Yes,
So it doesn't matter magnet school, the high school?
Correct.
You're a resident with?
correct. I think we have, where's Neil? Almost maybe 900 students going to Magnet, maybe?
900 total.
We have about 900 students that reside in West Haven that go to our magnet schools, our Sound School, our Betsy Ross, and previously they were not eligible for this benefit. Or if you go to Laurelton Hall, or unless you went to those 3 high schools, you weren't eligible. And now it's high school graduates living in West Haven that goes to any high school.
So this is an existing benefit that's now being expanded to residency?
Yes, it's an expansion from those 3 high schools. Yep. Yes.
How many slots are we talking about in terms of students, high school, and also emergency responders?
I don't know. I think as soon as, I don't know. I have heard from a lot of firefighters. Yeah.
We'll take all these, gentlemen.
There you go. And the great thing is it's a master's too. So a lot of folks already have their bachelor's, but now to be able to get your master's degree, being able to have that benefit. But we don't know how many slots until we get out there and we market it, and then we see the enrollment. I hope it's a lot. Yeah. Anything else? Yes.
How do you see this impacting admission rates at UNH? Do you see more people choosing to study there after this?
Well, we certainly hope so. I think part of this, and Mayor Bohr alluded to this, part of it is also a massive awareness campaign and marketing, and really our admissions team is very hands-on getting this information out there, because again, if nobody knows about it, then likely applications won't change that dramatically, and so it's obviously a focus for us to get it as widely out there as possible, and hopefully I get invited to a few things with the mayor that we can go speak to it firsthand.
Yeah.
What do you plan on using the field for?
So that's still as probably aware, the railroad salvage is clearly large, and we're envisioning that as sort of an innovation and research, and also bringing in private industry. The field, so we have sort of dueling competing needs right now. One is on recreational fields, a possibility. So it's all being reviewed, but it's such a key footprint that we will likely, I suspect in the short term, use it for recreational fields, redo it, which then also allows others to come in and utilize it.
That would be, so recreation would likely be a first step, followed by whatever else.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, and to your question about the enrollment, this marketing campaign that we're going to undertake is not just about enrollment. We're going to send something to all the residents of West Haven so they're aware of this partnership, whether they utilize this benefit or not. We've talked about, we have to tell a better story about what the University of New Haven brings to West Haven. They're one of our larger employers. Through their development, we get the building fees. As we talked about, we get a safer and cleaner community by all the work that we do with the partnership with the university and our public safety team. We want the residents to know this is a strong partnership that we're making even stronger. Anyone else? All right, get your application. Thank you, everybody.